Well, Eddie, would it be fair to say perhaps Bournemouth's not their finest display of the season so far, but real character shown again from your side to get something out of it?
I think that'd be a fair assessment. Yeah, we weren't good today for 70 minutes of the game. We were disappointing. We were a little bit flat, and Newcastle were dogged in what they did, and it made it difficult for us to break them down. But yeah, I have to compliment the players in the last 20 minutes, because that's what we wanted to be throughout the game. Showed a lot of quality and a lot of character to come back again.
Can you pinpoint why your side were flat in that 70 minutes?
Well, I think the goals have a big bearing on the game, so I thought we actually started the game okay, and then we conceded, which is a really poor goal when we analyse that one back, and the second one's not pretty either. So the two goals are self-inflicted wounds, really, and when you go 2-0 down, it's incredibly difficult to lift yourself off the floor and come back again. And thankfully, we got the third goal in the game. That was always going to be the crucial one, and then we believed we could go on and get something.
Asmir Begovic has been a very important player for you this season. They're two errors that you don't tend to see too much from a goalkeeper of his quality.
Yeah, I think the first one's harsh. I think that's a difficult one, you know, a ball across the box, and it can go anywhere, and he's an inch away from making a great save. The second one, I think, look, goalkeepers are there to be shot at any mistake, and it costs a goal. So we back Asmir, who's had an excellent season for us, and we know the quality that he's got.
Possible turning point in the game with Jonjo Shelvey's miss at 2-0?
Yeah, I think that's a huge moment. I mean, I think when that ball was rolling to his right foot, I thought it was a goal. We got lucky with that one, but I think we probably deserved our luck for that last spell of the game where we were excellent, and we backed them up. They couldn't get out, and yeah, as I said, that's what we wanted to be for the first part of the game.
You brought Adam Smith on at half-time, and when Jermaine Defoe came on, he had a little piece of paper that I'm guessing came from you that he handed on to Adam Smith. Can you give us an indication of what was on it?
Well, there's a change of system and a change of personnel with the substitution, so it was a case of just making sure that everyone knew where they were playing. I think it's very important when you change systems. Sometimes with the size of the pitch and the crowd, it gets lost. So it was just how we were going to play for the last spell of the game. And
he found himself in a more advanced position to score that first goal of his season.
Yeah, I mean, Adam's a great player, and you know, he's done really well off that left-hand side before he got injured, and I was delighted to put him on, and I thought he was excellent on that side of the pitch. And yeah, he got more advanced as the game went on. You know, we're chasing the game, and his finish was of high quality. And
suddenly, when it got back to 2-1, you had the momentum with you. It just felt like you were going to find that equaliser.
Yeah, I had that feel about it. You know, we put a lot of bodies forward. We had a lot of set plays. We penned them in, and we're just wanting a chance to fall to someone. Dan Gosling's made a habit of getting important goals for us. It was a great finish from him, and after that, I felt we could go on and win the game. You know, we had a number of corners and long throws, and just waiting for one to drop again, but unfortunately it wasn't to be.
Your team seemed to have this knack of pulling themselves back from difficult situations into much more promising ones. We've seen it numerous times now this season.
Yeah, it's not something that we necessarily want. You'd love to make it a little bit easier for ourselves and start better and try and get ahead in games. But I think the next best thing is to show the character that you're never out of games. We believe we can score goals. I think it's a nice thing to have in our armoury that we are never beaten.
And finally, Eddie, having not played particularly well but got the point, pleased, I guess, just to keep Newcastle at bay?
Yeah, I think very pleased not to lose the game. If you can't win it, the next best thing is to get a point, and it's another point that nudges us just closer to where we want to be. It's vitally important. Every point is precious. It could be a big one at the end of the season.